welcome to SMPTE Day 1. We're here with Dell EMC's Tom Burns. And Tom, Dell EMC is a sponsor of both the conference this year and the Women in Technology Lunch. Can you talk a bit about why that's important for your company to be involved in conferences like this?
We've sponsored the Women in Technology Luncheon at SMPTE for a good few years now, and it really reflects the commitment that Dell EMC at the corporate level has to diversity and gender equality. As well, it kind of is important in Hollywood when you look at the history of Hollywood now being democratized through the movement from bespoke systems into enterprise IT infrastructure and workflows. That now reflects the fact that any kid that wants to push pixels and can code can now look at a future in the industry instead of having to know somebody like it was before.
Now, you were just in the Intel keynote. Can you talk about that a little bit?
That's one of the reasons why we're sponsoring more than the Women in Technology Luncheon, is because like Intel, Dell EMC has a really huge commitment to all these different kinds of technology changes. Yes, because it drives enterprise IT infrastructure and particularly storage with the object stores and file platforms that we have, Isilon and ECS. But when you look at the overall impact on the entertainment community from technologies that you never expected, why would self-driving cars have an impact on media and entertainment and particularly storage? Because like the Intel guys say, we're all going to have 300 hours a day to sit in our self-driving car, and so of course the entertainment industry is going to be challenged to produce 2D, immersive, and volumetric video content to occupy us and educate us and distract us, not in a bad way, on the commute home. I mean, as a training and knowledge facilitation effort, this is right up there with the move from analog to digital.
It is exciting times, and actually we had Doug from Intel here before, and he was talking about what it means for the future and in our industry, but also the world in general. Can you talk about, obviously these workflows come with a ton of data. So how is Dell EMC dealing with all of this data, and can you talk about trends in storage?
We all think of post-production data as being file-based, and of course the large internet distributors and post-production companies that have their own hybrid media cloud have adopted a combination, or a spectrum, shall we say, of file and object storage. Object for the collaboration layer, as well as individual archive and disaster recovery. You still got to have the on-prem file, but if you look at the whole spectrum, you've got file, you've got object, and now one of the initiatives that Dell EMC is putting forth is Project Nautilus, that posits an entirely new storage primitive that for streaming log data, streaming media, streaming storage of any kind. These ADAS systems are going to generate a terabyte of data per vehicle per year. But it's not the kind of data that can be filed away and processed later. It's sensor data that needs to be processed in real time. So Praviga, which is our new open source initiative on GitHub, available through the Dell EMC initiative Project Nautilus, is a brand new streaming storage primitive for exactly these kind of 5G and edge compute cases that are so well exemplified by ADAS vehicles, as well as all of the other telco and 5G edge computing, sensor data, Internet of Things. The market for storage, and storage that can be processed very quickly, is so exploding. That's why we're here, and that's why we're a leader with Project Nautilus.
Tom, thanks for taking the time to sit down with us. I really appreciate it, and it was good to see you again.
Great to see you, Reddy.